Hello everyone, just wait for 5 to 10 minutes so that we can proceed for the orientation. Just wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Hi
Hi
everyone,
everyone.
hopefully
Hopefully
you
you
guys
guys
are
are
doing
doing
well.
well.
Uh, well, just let me know that if there is my voice is clear and the screen is visible as well. Just let me know this and on the chat box, right? Rather than unmuting yourself, just let me know on the chat box. So yeah, I have removed the echo. I believe I have removed the echo, right? So, guys, welcome to the orientation session of OBU, Oxford Brookes University, right? The last attempt. I would be writing it with red, right? It's the last attempt. So everyone has a last chance to do it, right? Uh, to pass it. Anyhow, just to go on to the introduction, we'll first be discussing to about myself and then my experiences, and then I'll be going on to OBUs. Right. One thing is that my meeting capacity is filled up. Right. So meeting capacity is filled up. Right. So what to be do? What to be done? You just have to go onto my Facebook page, and you'll we are live there as well, right? So we are live there as well. So you can go on to my Facebook page and have this live class, right? So let's just begin, right? Guys, just a brief intro of myself. This is the OBU mentorship classes, right, for May 2026 attempt, right? Uh, you must be willing to go for this. Therefore, you guys are in this session, right? Uh, my name is Abdul Basit. I have a mnemonic code as SAB, right? And I have done ACA, that's ICAEW, and ACCA. I teach these papers SBL, APM, OBU in ACCA, and then CR, SBM, ACS in ICAEW, right? For any query, for any questions, for anything you need to discuss, you guys can text me on my WhatsApp number, and then we can discuss it, right? Uh, okay, so let's just go on to a brief introduction. I've got 8 nationwide positions, 4 in SPL and 4 in APM. My students have got, I didn't get any, right? And then in the last attempt, it was one of the finest results that we had produced. It was around 80%, more than 80% was the passing ratio. So it's something that I really wanted to appreciate, and I really wanted to congratulate to all the alumni, those who have done OBU, and willing to go. That everyone should be uh, acing this, right? Someone has written that my video is not visible, but I believe that it is because one or two students are in campus and attending this class. So if there would have been any problem, they would have came to me, right? So guys, it's the first class. The introduction of mine is done. Now, how to proceed with OBU? The first question, huh? So that how we are going to ace this OBU thing. Can you guide us? So it's very simple, guys. How to proceed? It's very simple. See, a brief journey, if I can write here, a brief journey. It's basically 5 reports that you need to make it, right. One is rap, right? One is rap, that's 7,500 words. One is SLS, that's 2,000 words. Then we have one Excel. 5 reports we need to make, right? Excel, just of 5 sheets, I must say, right? 5 sheets. And then we have PPT, that's of 20 slides, less than 20 slides, I would be saying, right? And then we have bibliography or reference list, a one-click list, right? A one-click list. So guys, this is the summary of rap that you have to do. So how to proceed with it. You guys just need to enroll with me if you aren't, right? See the enrollment details you must have with you. Then you have to obviously start seeing classes. Now guys, the best thing is that my classes, or the badge that I offer, is hybrid, right? It's an hybrid badge, right? It's not recorded, it's not live, it's live plus recorded, right? It's live plus recorded. I'll be conducting weekly live class, that's for sure. And apart from that, since many of the students want to do OBU early, so they have the recorded lectures with them. They can see the lectures and they can proceed with the report and they can send it to me for the review, right? So weekly live class, this would be, and the day, either it would be Friday, just like today, or it would be Sunday, any day between this time, right? So enrollment, seeing classes, hybrid, live plus recorded, and there would be weekly live classes as well. And this would be 5 reports that are required in OBU. So, okay, so these are the things we got it. But the thing is that, sir, how much time is required, huh? How much time? Guys, see, for time, I always say, guys, see, for time, I always say, guys, don't ask questions now. I have 2 sessions of questions here, right? So don't worry. And the questions on the Facebook comments, I'll be taking it on as well. So don't worry. So there are 2 sets of questions. So I'll give you time to ask the questions until and unless your query is answered or not, right? So guys, time. Now, the time is that an average student, I don't know whether you guys are average or exceptional. So, average students take 3 to 3.5 months. Okay. 3 to 3.5 months. And daily hours are approx 4 hours, right? Daily hours are approx 4 hours. So this is the average student. So if someone is starting December and if he is an average, so he can close his wrap by April. And guys, this is the ideal time to close your wrap, right? Right. This is the ideal time. In fact, I'll be saying start of April. You have to close it so that I can provide my review. I can give you my comments, and then you can amend it, and I can have a brief review again as well, right? So average student it takes. But in the past, what I have seen, in the past, what I've seen, in the past, I've seen that students have done, those who need to get the degree, those who need to get the degree. In the past, I have seen they have did this in 1.5 month, right? Just like, for example, if someone of you is attempting the March exam, once the March is done, so they have only 20 days of March and then 1 month of April. Yeah, so student has did it. Student has passed this OBU in 1.5 months, but at that time the daily hours went to 8 hours. So it's up to you. It's up to you whether you want to do in this manner or you want to do in this manner. It's totally up to you. But for me, I would prefer this thing because I need to review the reports, right? Guys, if you're coming to me at the end of April, so how would I get time to review? If you're coming to me at the start of April, I can easily review the reports and I can easily get back to you, right? So this is it. This is how you need to do OBU, right? I hope that I'm very clear on the timelines and each and everything. Don't worry, I'll take up the questions. I'll see the questions and will ask you, right? What my course offers, it's very clear, right? It's very clear. Live, weekly live plus recorded for you guys, huh? Weekly live plus recorded for you guys, recorded for the ones those who want to proceed. And my suggestion would be take the recordings and then start your project, right? The recordings are up to date. The recordings have very clarity how to write. In fact, some of the students have commented me that, sir, while seeing the recordings, we just don't need to do anything. You have just written that in this paragraph you have to write these things. We just go on to Google, search these things and put in place there, right? So the recordings are very friendly. But yeah, but I prefer and I really appreciate a student and a teacher or a mentor direct relation, right? So therefore I come live like this, right? And see, since I know that there will be huge number of students, so what I did, I went onto a Facebook live as well, so that everyone can have a look onto it, guys. This is 4 hours daily, daily, guys. It's daily, okay? So live plus recorded. Now the most important question, the most important question, who have this question, like I want to ask my audience who have this question. So we are attempting an exam in March 26. Can we do OBU or not? Anyone who has this questions, oh, so many. Yeah, right. Who has this question? Oh my God. So everyone has this question, right? Everyone has this question. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now let's break questions. Let's break questions into particularly into some interesting facts, right? Now let me just have a look onto it. So just a second. Yeah. So sir, everyone has this question. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know why you guys have this question. The thing is it's commonly and answered in every video of mine, if you can go to YouTube and see. But nevertheless at all, it's very clear, guys. See, OBU's eligibility criteria. Let me answer like this, so OBU's eligibility criteria, it's very simple, it's very easy, it's very simple, it's very easy, that you need to have skills level done, right? Skills level means LW till F9 or FM papers should be passed, and you should be having clear the EPSM. EPSM is basically a 16 hours thing. I've seen some maniac students, those who have done EPSM in one day. You don't need to do it one day. It's very easy. It's very easy, right? EPSM, you can sit in 2 or 3 hours and then just close it, right? Daily. So this is it. EPSM, and then the 5 reports, right? This is, you have to just submit those 5 reports, right? And all the students, those who have taken exemption, they should be remembering that for exemptions, you have to pass these papers, right? If you are from CA or bachelor's background and you have taken exemptions of ACCA, these papers needs to be passed, these papers needs to be passed at any cost. FR, AA, FM needs to be passed at any cost, okay? So and then 5 reports that you need to submit, 5 reports that you need to submit. This is your eligibility criteria. Now the thing is that I have skills level paper remaining. Now the thing is I have skills level paper remaining. So what to be done, guys? See, now you have to ask yourself, now you have to ask yourself that, sir, whether I should be doing OBU or not. If you would ask me, I would say definitely, right? I would say definitely you have to go for OBU. So if you want to do OBU, you need to start preparing for your RAP in December, right? You need to start preparing for RAP in December. You need to attempt exam in March, whichever skills level you have. Attempting in March, you have to uh, attempt exam in March, and just not attempt it like it's a pass guaranteed, right? You have to attempt it just like it's a pass, right? You have to do it in March, and then in May you have to submit your rap, right? In May you have to submit your rap. Now guys, the interesting fact is, now guys the interesting fact is that, sir, if I attempted in March and I got failed, so will I be eligible for OBU? It's no, right? Because you have to pass your skills exam to get the eligibility done, right? You have to pass your skills exam to get the eligibility done. Now, another question comes, that's if I started after March, if I started after March my OBU, so guys, you will have effectively 1.5 months, right? And if you have 1.5 months, and if you have 1.5 months to do it, I don't think so that everyone can do OBU in this, right? I don't think so that everyone can do OBU in this span of time. But yeah, people have did it, right? People have did it. Now, sir, what's your recommendation? Guys, it's very clear. My recommendation is that start preparing for your RAP and the exam together in December. Take a break in Fab of 10 to 15 days. Give your paper in March and then attempt and come back to OBU and then attempt the OBU again. Now, this is the scenario of skills level, right? Now, this is the scenario of skills level. Now, let me ask about the professional level. Now, let me ask about the professional level. See, passing professional level exam, it's not mandatory, not mandatory for OBU. But I don't know why students are not wasting their March attempt, right? It's not mandatory for OBU, but I don't know why are the students are not sacrificing the March attempt. And it's really good. It's really good. But guys, you need to decide. But guys, you need to decide your, I would say, priority. That what's gonna be your priority, whether it's OBU or ACCA. And ACCA is not going anywhere, but OBU is, right? So if anyone is damn sure that they can prepare for OBU with the exam in March, they can go it. But anyone think, no, I'm a one paper guy, I can only go focus on one thing. So they should prefer OBU to attempt, right? They should prefer OBU to attempt and they should delay their paper. I would personally suggest. But sir, if we want to do OBU with an exam of professional, which exam would you recommend? So I would recommend the paper that I teach, SBL, together with OBU because it's kind of similar. I'm not saying 100% similar, but kind of a same thing. The drafting, the tricks, and each and everything. It's a similar. There is a much more similarity index, right? So I wouldn't be saying to go for professional paper, but if you want, if you think that you can do it, so I would say SPL together. Now, a student has raised a question. I'll go on to the questions later, but a question is that, sir, I do a job, I have a SBL class and then OBU. So, guys, what's hurry? What's hurry? I know at your age, you think that getting ACCA qualification is early is really what matters. But believe me, guys, rather than doing it in early, yeah, it requires at your first job, it's asked that how much time you took for ACCA. But when you go into the experiences, they prefer that what you have done rather than what you have studied. They talk about your experiences. So do not burdenize yourself, right? Do not burdenize yourself in terms of achieving everything, because everything will come to you in the right time, right? Everything will come to you in the right time. One student has said this, sir, can we do two skills exam, one professional exam and OBU in March? Guys, if you did it, then I'll salute you if you guys do it like this. So what to say in this, right? Yeah. So I guess we are clear with this question. So skills level needs to be passed in March anyhow, right? Skills level needs to be passed in March anyhow. Professional level doesn't needs to be attempted. It's on your own will. If you think that it's you can do, so yeah, you can do it. Now student asks that, sir, does the grade really matter? So let me just take you to the grades. Let me just take you to the grades. So guys, the grade thing is discussed in this. This is info pack. You'll be coming across to us this more frequently. This is info pack. So, sir, if I have an average of LW, right? If I have an average of LW to FM, right? If I have an average of 68 or more, so irrespective of which grade, A, B, or C, grade is written on email, but the class of honors is written on the degree. Irrespective of any grade, you'll be getting first class degree, and first class degree means, I guess, 4 GPA or 3.8 or more GPA, right? If you get, and if you have average of F4, huh? I'm saying about F4 to F9, LW to FM. If you have an average of 60 to 65, so you might get A, B, and C, and you'll be landing on upper second degree. It's 3.5 GPA, right? Lower second, 3 GPA. Third class degree, it's approx more than 2.5 GPA. Now, sir, let's say if we are falling behind 50 and 52, we just passed our papers on 50, 52, and yeah, the first attempt is not considered, it's the pass attempt it's considered, right? If someone has failed in F5 for 5 times and passed in 6 times, so 6 times marks would be considered, right? So it's third class degree. Now, sir, which class should be preferred? Guys, these classes doesn't define the quality of degree. These classes define the admission, because many of the students want to pursue masters, right? So if you have third class degree, so it's not third class degree, huh? It's not third class degree. It's just like that you are third in the class. You're not first, you're not second, you're third in the class. So every university wouldn't be giving you admission in every program, huh? Every university wouldn't be giving you admission in every program. Every university wouldn't be giving you. But if you are first in the class, so every university would be giving you, right? Every university would be giving you admission in every program. So that's the difference, right? But having no degree wouldn't be giving you admission in any of the program. Just think of it, guys. Third class means every university wouldn't be giving you admission in every program. So there would be listing or limited programs that you will be offered to the third class students. And similarly, first class degree, every university will be offering every program's admissions to you. But now compare it with the one those who are not having degree. So would they be getting the admission things, right? Right? So your now strategy to increase average, huh? You know what strategy that I suggest for the students, those who have studied with me, what I suggest them, that give your PM exam till FM exam, so stop your law exam and see the average here, right? Let's say if your average is 60 here, you need to score 90 in the law or 80 in the law, and then you will be uh, right. So you need to get 90 in the law, and law is an easy paper, right? Law is an easy paper. So you need to get 90 in the law paper and get up your average, right? So yeah, these CGPAs are kind of inaccurate, but it depends. Some countries requires third class degree as a 2 CGPA, but sometimes it has a 2.5 CGPA. So it depends on the countries, right? So average, it's from the ACCA exams, right? Average, it's from the ACCA exams, okay? And then we have the class of honors that's determined by the grade that you have got. So they get merged and give you uh, the degree, right? So this is it, I believe, for this requirement. Yeah. Now, before going on to this question, let's take some questions. Huh? Let's do this segment before and then see. So, sir, will the recording be provided? Definitely, definitely, the recording will be provided. Now, let me react on this. Let me react on this so that I can exactly say that I have replied to this, right? Where to consider 59.5%? Oh my God! let me go back to here. So if you have 59.5, OBU follows a rule of round up. So it would be considered as 60. So that means you will be getting upper second irrespective. OBU follows round up, right? OBU follows round up. Yeah, therefore I prefer to take questions now. Some interesting questions comes always, right? Then we have, I am an average student who gets passing marks and only gave one paper per attempt without having job. Okay, Abdul Sami, average student are like this. I am giving AFM in March, SBL in June. Should I give SBL or not in June? Can I start job considering I am doing OBU and giving AFM in March and SBL in June? Abdul Sami, my plan for you would be to attempt SBL in March, delay your AFM exam, and not in June, I'm saying. Just do your submission in May and then decide that whether you can be attempting AFM with that or not, right? Prefer SBL first, then go for optionals. And at May after submission, ask your own that how's your AFM preparation is going on, right? And run parallel SBL and OBU together, and then AFM and OBU together, right? So this question is done as well now. Some people say that OBU is not accepted in Dubai. Guys, this is shit. This is totally shit. I myself has worked many in UAE. My younger brother is in Saudi Arabia, and everyone is just because of OBU, right? It's just because of OBU and ACCA. Yeah, it's company policy. Now think of it. That people are saying that OBU is not accepted. The thing is, it's company policy that whether distant learning program is accepted or not, right? So if distant learning program is accepted, if distant learning program is accepted by the company, no government would stop you, right? But if company has a policy that distant learning programs are not accepted, so the visa would be not be issued. But as of now, almost half of my students are from Gulf region. Now think of it that why people are doing from Gulf when it's not recognized. In fact, half of you guys from the in this session or on the Facebook Live, they must be from Gulf. Anyone from Gulf, please raise your hands here so you can see. Say degree is not acceptable in UAE. Ariba, I have answered this question. It's acceptable. It's acceptable. It's acceptable, right? Is the OBU degree accepted for skilled visa? Yes, definitely. Acceptable for CSS? Yes, Hassan. It's acceptable for the commission exams as well. I once myself thought of giving these exams, but then didn't. So yeah, it's accept. Sir, I have given all skills exam. Have 58.2 average. Help. Abdullah, I don't know what you have written. If you have 58.2 average, so it's 59. Now go on to the 59. I believe on the A and B grade, you will be getting upper second class, and on the C grade, you'll be getting lower second class. So if skill average is 59, what level? It's 60. So A, B, C, irrespective of which grade you take, Anwar, you're going to go on to the ABC upper second class, right? So this is also done. Sir, what's the fee of your mentorship? Now here comes an interesting question. I believe the fee shouldn't be asked here. You can text me on my personal WhatsApp and I'll be saying you the link which will determine the fees. OBU is acceptable for CSS. Yes, definitely. Yeah, the big four firm, Safa has asked an interesting question that, sir, whether big four firm accepts OBU or prefer OBU. See, big four is simply that I want a one who has done ACCA and OBU is completely free from studies, because big four in Pakistan are occupied by the ICAP, right? And ICAP has some MOU that you have to give holidays to the student in the exam season. So Big Four prefers that when an ACCA is coming to the audit firm, he has done everything so that he don't need long leaves for exam, right? He don't need long leaves for exam. So, sir, मेरा भी answer. Omar भाई, पूछो तो सही question. OBU is accepted in UAE. Yes, it is. अगर फैब में शुरू करें तो कितना टाइम देना होगा? Guys, this is it. Just calculate your time frames from here. 3 to 3.5 months, 4 hours daily. If you're working in FAB, so let's say you'll be taking 6 hours. That's it. You'll be giving 6 hours, right? SBR and AAA in March are good options. Safa, take one paper. Take one paper. Don't overburdenize yourself. Take one paper. I have given all skill exams average. I want to get the class. So 59. If you have Niaz, if you have 59 average. So it's A, B. If you get A and B grade, you'll be determining upper second class. If you get C grade, so you'll be getting lower second class. So it's fine. AAA is doable. Yeah, if you're not doing jobs, so AAA is doable. What OBU? Sir, if I start my rap in from January, so it's totally fine. It's okay. Lectures will be on LMS as well as live class. Yeah, lectures. This class would be recorded on LMS and posted on in the 12 hours after today's 12 hours. You'll get this class, and all classes have been on the LMS as well. So you can see, you can study, you can draft your report, and then obviously get it reviewed by me. But they say it's not physical, so not acceptable. No, Ame, it's the company policy. I'm saying it's the company policy, right? I gave PM exam in December. Attempting SBR in March. So should I go SBR with you? Yeah, Sonia, you can go SBR. You can take SBR with OBU, but if you're not doing job, right? Because job would consume your time as well. So why we should do OBU? Is it beneficial in going out of Pakistan? Yes, yes, yes. One more thing, guys. OBU is really beneficial for visa issuance. Yeah, OBU is really beneficial for visa issuance. In fact, when you have done ACCA plus OBU, so it's dual qualification, right? And in dual qualification, when you file your immigration to let's say Canada or Australia, they wouldn't be determining you the one qualification guy. They'll be giving you extra points, right? Based on these two qualifications. So it's somehow beneficial, right? It's somehow beneficial at a lower cost, I must say, at a good cost. If you compare it with UOL, so cost is significantly different. Cost is significantly different. So two qualifications, right? Triple A's many questions, guys, many questions. Abdullah Niaz, I have answered your query. AAA is doable. Yes. Sir, I'm planning to start OBU from January, so it's doable. Yeah, it's doable with one paper, with ATX also. Yeah, with one paper. FM and PM in March, Habis, should I go for OBU or just skip exams and go for UL? Uh, Anas, I'll say now it's a good question. That's why my PM and FM are left. Can I give that paper in March and go for OBU? Yes, you can. Or I should wait for UL and go for UL. Now here the difference is the name of UOL is a bigger brand, I must say, right? The name is bigger, but the cost is bigger as well. So if you can afford UOL, I won't say that it's a bad option. It's a good option. But if you have some financial constraints, then OBU is the best option, right? Then OBU is the best option. Yeah, Omar, you can start in PEB as well. So I have PM and law in March, then should I prepare for OBU? Then Pranchal Talreja, you should start OBU now, prepare PM and law exams with OBU together, then pass your law exam, then pass PM, and then put your entire focus on uh, OBU, right? Now, guys, just hold on. Many questions, many questions. It's too much. Hold on. Okay, let me continue the session, and then I'll take the questions again. Right? I've marked that I've resolved the query of Mohammed Umar, and Pranchal. That yeah, you can go for OBU. So many questions. Huh? I believe you do not see the recordings that I post on YouTube. Otherwise, you would have got the answers of this, right? Yeah. So the common industries to work on again in OBU. See the easiest are now see right. So if we are doing OBU, so common industries to work on. So it's very simple. If you want to do it with ease, automobile is very easy, right? Automobile industry, you can easily do it. Airline industry is very easy, huh? Airline industry is very easy. Similarly, transportation is very easy. You can do it, right? Transportation is very easy. Similarly, you have many other comparisons. Automobile, it's very big. Airline is very big industry. You can take two companies together. Transportation is very big. FedEx, UPS, and I can show you some more examples. Now, no, no. Let me show you an Excel. Just a second. Just a second. Huh? See, these are the companies that in the previous attempt students have done, right? In the previous attempt students have done. See, these are the companies that you can easily do it. No problem at all, right? Now see how many industries are here. We have automobile, okay. We have and then the topics are 5, 4, 8, right? And then we have, I prefer 13 as well. I don't know. I have not included that. Topic 13 can be done. It's ethics. Topic 15 can be done. It's marketing. My students have did it. My students have did it, right? Systems Limited versus Netsol Technologies. This is a Pakistani company. I won't suggest, right? Try to get some big companies. Huh? Try to get some big companies. You find data easily, right? Similarly, then we have airline Emirates versus Qatar. But in aviation, you need to do the currency conversion. Huh? You need to do the currency conversion. So the students, those who have studied SBR, they know it, right? So currency conversion. They basically Emirates reports their numbers in dirhams and Qatar Airways reports their numbers in reals. So you need to convert those into United States dollars, and sometimes the company has done, and then you have to see it, right? So this is also it. Then we have beverage, there is a sector. Then we have telecom sector, AT&T and Verizon. Then we have mobile, Apple versus Samsung. Then we have a fitting manufacturing sector, right? And then we have again aviation, Boeing versus Airbus. Here also you have currency conversion as well. Here also you have currency conversion. Then we have, yeah, Puma versus Adidas. People have done it, right? Puma versus Adidas have been did it, and then we have Adidas versus Puma. Now see the common relation. Topic 5, you have Puma as principal. Topic 4, you have Adidas as principal. So this is how this things work, right? Then Bridgestone versus Sumitomo Rubber Group, right? Then Apple versus Alphabet. Someone from today asking these about these companies, so I told them to do it, right? Then Carvana versus Auto Trader. They are the used cars thing, right? Then Marriott versus Hilton. So these all are the companies that you can work on. Else from that, if you want some other companies, you guys can work on that too as well. Else from that, if you want some other companies, you guys can do the numbers. Show me this file that I've asked, right? Show me that file that I've asked. Put the numbers in this file in the Excel here. Just put the numbers here and then send it to me. I'll approve it, and then you can do it, right? Then you can do it. So this is also done. Common industries also did. We discussed, right? We took the questions. So I'll take others as well. I know many of you guys have curiosity. Then we have info pack walk around. Guys, info pack reading is mandatory. Just remember, reading this info pack is mandatory. In fact, I would say before starting my classes, read this info pack. There's many things, right? They have guided you about program closure. They have guided you about eligibility, member eligibility, ACCA member, resubmitting your research if someone get failed, eligibility decisions. They have guided you about some use of Excel, your presentation, your integrity, use of translation tools, sharing your work, use of Turnitin. Yeah, some of the students do the Turnitin. I don't know why. I've restricted them. Don't upload your work to Turnitin. In the previous attempts, people have did as well. In the previous attempt, people have did as well, and that's wrong. That's really wrong, right? Then then we have some important things, right? Who can be a mentor, how to find a mentor. Yeah, I am not saying to get the mentorship from me. You can find your mentors by yourself as well, right? What to expect from your mentor as well. Then one of the important thing, this reading is really important. You have to read it. You have to read every page of it, not to memorize it, but to read it, this info pack. But one thing that I really like about this info pack is this suggested structure. They have given you a suggested structure as well. Just give me a second. Huh? See, we'll be doing secondary data research, right? We are not doing the primary data, secondary data, topic 458. So they have told you that in title page, this should be here. In the introduction page, you have state the topic, the reasons for choosing the topic, reason for choosing the company. This should be an academic, not a personal justification, right? Why this company is suited for this topic. So they have given you a clarity. Sorry, they have given you a clarity, that how you can opt for the company and what to write it, right? So aims and objectives, what's your researches, and all paragraphs are covered in my classes as well. And all paragraphs are covered in my classes as well. So you have to write your research approach as well, right? Then yeah, different year ends, different currencies, how you dealt with these issues. So every paragraph has been guided. Every paragraph in my classes has been guided, and you can cross check from here as well. Similarly, business and accounting models and overview, theories applied to your research, how you have applied, and then we have analysis and evaluation. This is the third. This is part three. This is part three. This is the suggested structure. You can improvise it. This structure has been suggested by OBU. You can improvise it, okay? Similarly, your results should be in tables, graphs, pie charts. See, you will be judged on the appropriateness of models. Do not select too many models. It's better to focus on most of your research. For example, ratio analysis of topic 4, 5, and 8. There are many business models that you can use: SWOT, best, value chain, 5 forces. Using all these would have superficial analysis. So you just, the two models are recommended, right? It is information to external environment. These conditions in the external environment have influenced, and comparators as well, right? So I recommend two models, because four would be overficial here as well, right? A discussion on the limitations, right? A critical analysis, explanation of your significant findings. So your conclusion about your research findings and how well you have answered. Make sure your conclusions are aligned with the topic title and how effective management have been addressing these. So guys, what the suggested structure they have suggested, I have broken down into different paras and have made different classes. So you can see those paragraphs, accommodate those in your report, and then try to do this, right? And then try to do this. I hope you get it. But there are many important things others in the info pack as well. So you have to read it. You have to read it. You have to read it. Now, one more thing. One more thing. Also, structure as per info pack is done. 5 files have been done. 90 days rule. This is something really important. Sir, what's 90 days rule? See, OBU tells you to use, OBU tells you to use most recent financial statements, right? OBU tells you to use most recent financial statements. Huh? Now the thing is, what are the most recent financial statements? That depends, which are the latest published. OBU tells you that if your submission is in May, so back 90 days, 90 days back, so it's Feb, right? It's Feb. So Feb, March, if we go from 1st May to 1st April, it's 1 month. 1st April to 1st March, it's 1 month, 60 days, and then 1st March to 1st Feb, right? So let's say the deadline is for this attempt is 1st Feb, right? So if your financials are published before this date, if your financials are published before this date, then you have to take those financials. But if your financials are published after this date, you have to take the previous one. Now let me give you an example. Let's say if my company's year end is December, right? So December 25, let's say. See, I have worked in reporting department. So ideally it takes 3 months to finalize your financials and then submit. Ideally it takes 3 months to finalize your financials and then get the audit done. So highly likely the reports would be published by 15 March 2026, right? The 15th March 26. Now, if my financials are available of 15 March 26, so I would be doing the years December 24, December 23, December 22, right? I'll be doing these years. I won't be doing this year because as per 90 days rule, my financials should be available. Those are the latest financials. Those are available before the first Feb. So these are the availables. Now let's say if my year end is September 25, right? Now its financials would be available by December 25. Now in this case, I'll be taking September 25, September 24, and September 23. So this is the 90 days rule, right? So if you're going for the companies, those who have year end December, you'll be taking these years. If you are going for a company, those who have year end of September, you'll be getting these companies. Now a question came. Sir, shall we opt for those companies who have different year end, like principal and comparator, who have different year end? So I won't suggest that, right? I won't suggest that, but students still does. If you're doing Apple versus Samsung, they have different year end, right? So in the previous attempt, students have passed it. So you can do it, but again, this 90 days rule needs to be followed. And if any of the company is not opting for 90 days rule, or it's not following this, have not published financials for the first Fab, then it would be applied to both companies, right? It would be applied to both companies. Let me give you an example. Let's say if it's Apple. I remember that its year end is September 25, and then Samsung, its year end is December 25. So highly likely the recent financial of Apple would be available and Samsung wouldn't. So Apple's this statement wouldn't be taken as well. You have to take December 24 of Samsung versus September 24 of Apple, and then 23 of 23, and then 22 of 22. So any of the companies not meeting the 90 days rule criteria, the previous year would be taken for the comparison. So this was again an important rule to be telling you. Then we have plagiarism, guys. Plagiarism is simple. Sir, can we upload the report to turn it in? Can we upload? Can you check the plagiarism? No, guys. If you'll follow my classes in detail, you wouldn't be facing the plagiarism. You'll be doing your work on own, right? So you don't need to focus on it. And at some attempts, students try to submit it, turn it in before submitting to OBU, so they get 100% plagiarism, because turn it in just upload your data to Google, right? And when you are submitting it to OBU, they will check and they will see that, oh, its report is available to Google, right? And they'll just fail you and fail you towards academic conduct as well. So don't do these type of things. Don't use chat GPT. See my classes. I've guided how to research, and that's it, right? Best time to complete. Oh, yeah. One important thing is deadline. Huh? One important thing is deadlines. That's a what are the deadlines for the students for May 26? Guys, I've seen the ones those who have attempting guys I've seen the ones those who have attempting or following these deadlines. They surely pass, right? They surely pass, right? So let's say if you have started today, if you have started today, so it's 12th December. If you have started today, so it's 12th December. So, sir, what would be our deadline? Guys, see, in RAP, you have few elements. It's part one, right? For these part, you have to see the classes. You have to see at least first few classes to get an idea about that, right? Then we have part two, then we have part three, and then in part three as well there are certain segments named as business analysis, horizontal analysis, vertical analysis, right? So how much time is required in part one? Effectively it's just 5 days, right? Effectively in part one, and part one, and I'll say company selection as well. I'll say company selection as well. It's 5 days, right? It's 5 days. Then in part two, it's 4 days, right? In the business analysis, it takes around 8 days, what I see. In the vertical analysis, it takes around 10 days. Or sorry, in horizontal analysis, it takes around, just a second, right? In the horizontal analysis, it takes around 3 days, right? In vertical analysis, make it 10 days. So this is the deadlines you have to follow. 12 December is the date, let's say start. Now put your start date and follow this deadline. Okay. Then we have SLS. Guys, believe me, SLS is a 2 day thing, right? SLS, you have to answer two questions. I've guided SLS in the later classes, so you can see SLS is a 2 day question, right? 2 day thing. It's just 2 days that you have to do. Okay. Then we have Excel. It's a 1 day thing, right? 1 day, and you have to make Excel while preparing for RAP. So Excel is made while preparing for RAP. Okay. Then PPT. Then PPT. PPT is very simple. Huh? PPT is very simple. It would take 2 days to make PPT, right? And PPT is done at last once RAP is finalized, right? Once RAP is finalized, then you have to make PPT. Then we have bibliography. So one click, 1 day. 1 day, I'll say 1 click. So this is the deadlines you need to follow. If you'll, let's say if someone has done part one, just send it to me. First, get your company selection approved by me. And if someone has done part one, send it to me. I'll check and I'll get back. If someone has done part two, send it to me. I'll check and I'll get back. If someone has done business analysis, I'll just send it to me. I'll check and I'll write my comments and I'll get back. If someone has done horizontal analysis, same thing. SLS, same thing. Guys, you have to do it. You have to follow these deadlines so that I can get appropriate time. If you're giving me report in March to finalize, you're definitely a pass. If you're giving me a report in May to have a look, so I wouldn't be having that much time to look at that. No? So you have to adhere to these timelines anyhow, right? You have to, and you can increase a bit as well. Like do your business analysis in 10 days, do your horizontal analysis in 5 days, because at this point you have time. But if you don't have time, then there would be a problem, right? If you're starting very late, then there would be a problem. Okay. Now, everything is done. Now, let me get back to questions again and see what are the questions that I'm having. So my average, my orientation is done now, guys. So if there's any question, you guys just make it in the chat box and I can have a look. Okay. Just a second. Mhm. Yeah. So, my average for 5 exams and skills is 70. I'm attempting SB. How many hours should just give 4 hours daily name? Just give 4 hours daily. Going to get good marks. Okay. So for someone have exams in March and my what submission timeline do you suggest? Follow this, right? Follow this. Follow this. That's it. Follow this. Okay. So just follow this. Okay. So OBU is acceptable for masters in US. Yes, yes, Hassan, it's acceptable. फैब से शुरू करें तो कितना टाइम देना होगा? अप्रॉक्स 6-7 घंटे. अप्रॉक्स 6-7 घंटे. Sir, I'm going for FM and AA in March. Should I go for OBU just exams? Yunus, I would suggest to go for OBU, right? FM and PM can be attempted in one attempt, and if you pass it, you will be eligible to submit OBU, and OBU is a cheaper option. So I would definitely recommend. Safa has asked that, sir, how people fail in OBU. So the thing is that I have made some classes, the reasons of failure. See those classes in my LMS, and you will have an idea. 6 घंटे अप्रॉक्स देने होंगे if you start in Fab, Umar. If you start in Fab, so 6 hours daily. If the F4 paper got failed, it was passed last time just to increase the score, but got failed, then I'll be or not eligible for OBU. For F4, if you pass it before submission, right? The deadline is 20th March to pass it. But if you let's say pass it in April, then also you are eligible. You just need to email OBU that I passed F4 a little late. Kindly allow me to do the submission. So they will do it. Okay. And then guys, one more thing. OBU's my 26 is the last attempt, right? One more thing that OBU's last attempt is my 26. But if some students got failed in my 26, they will be allowed to submit in November 26. So that means my 26 is a lazmi attempt. Anyhow, you need to attempt it because those who are attempting in my can only get a chance to submit. First of all, think that you will pass, but November 26 option is available to only those students, those who pass in mine, obviously, right? Yes, Abdullah, I would definitely recommend to submit OBU. If you're not sure that much, get it reviewed by me and then submit it, right? Uh, yeah, Anish, OBU really recommend to submit in it's really recommended to do, and then you can easily move out of Pakistan. Okay. One student has said on my Facebook that's a by when we have to pay the fees. See, OBU allows you to pay the fees, right? Pay fees at submission time. So OBU allows you to pay fees at submission time. That's £550, right? 550 GBP at I would say 6th May you are submitting, let's say. So you will be paying fees then. But guys, but one thing is that OBU also gives you 2 month extra time, right? If you are not able to pay till 6th May, then do it in 6th June, then do it in 6th August, right? But don't delay it more than 20th August, right? The last deadline is 20th August. Yeah, my fees needs to be paid before starting the classes, but OBU's fees can be submitted till August. Sir, if we didn't submit the fee, OBU will not be giving you the results, right? OBU will not be giving you the results, right? The bursary option is finished. In the previous orientation that I've made or you guys have taken, the bursary option is now finished. Otherwise, there could be 3-4 students that must be getting some free submissions as well. Okay. I think I might not be able to do OBU and paper, and you have also suggested first leave March. I've taken AFM for March attempt. Even my SBL is left. How to opt out now? I can't afford to repay the classes. Please discuss this with your tutor. They would help you, right? They would definitely help you. Please ask them. They would freeze your course, Sami. Right, sir, we should submit OBU even there is a chance to fail. Yeah, why you are thinking of a chance to fail? You are in December, you have time till May. Why you would fail, guys? Total cost I have written Harris here, £550 of submission. Right, I've written here. I've attempted F6 and FM in December, and I'm planning to sit AA and PM. Should I start studying now? Yeah, Adnan, you should study now. After March, you wouldn't be getting that much time, right? So you should study now. So I'm going for FM and PM in March. Should I OBU? Should I just skip exams? Anas, I've replied to your query. So I've replied this query, right? For someone planning to go for an internship in December, do you suggest to maximize the timeline when incorporating March and my exams? Yeah, you can increase the timelines, but do not increase like this that I myself do not get a chance to review that, right? And I would be taking many live classes, right? Each and everything. Like here, we have just done the introduction at just now. After that, we'd be doing some part one samples of part one. We'll read some good scripts needs to be written. We'll go in some deep diving in the info pack. So it's this is just an orientation session that I guided you and that I'm here to counsel, right? In fact, if you guys are Karachi based, you can visit me on campus at any time. Just text me first, and then this is my number. Just text me and then get the appointment as well, so that you can come and discuss your case with me. I'm here to support you guys, right? Till May, I am with you guys, right? Whether you are enrolled or not, you can just help text me on the counseling, and I'm here to support, right? But the thing is that if you have any that much percent of chance to do OBU, just do it, right? Because it's a degree. Huh? Moreover, for someone planning to go on internship, yeah, you can manage your office with OBU, but don't do papers then. Huh? Don't do papers. Yes, Subhan, SBR after March and then OBU. Job plus double A plus OBU. Yeah, possible, not impossible, possible, but you need a disciplinary approach, Mustafa. If you're doing job, then audit, and then OBU, you need disciplinary approach. Triple A is doable in OBU. Yeah, you can do triple A, but again, disciplinary studies 3 to 4 hours daily to OBU. Sir, we should submit OBU even if there is a chance to fail because it's last attempt. Yes, you should submit. So my friend is re-attempting text and PM on March. Can she also do OBU? Yeah, if March papers are clear, she can attempt OBU, but she have to prepare for OBU before the exams, right? She have to prepare for OBU before the exams. Mariam, I won't suggest to attempt AAA and ATX in March and OBU in May. I won't suggest that, right? Try to delay one or two papers, right? Only I can calculate average. Okay, Nida. Once you have attempted OBU, double A, and then you can, once you have got the result, then you can obviously get the thing, right? Sir, is it equivalent certificate given by HEC? CGPA will be according to relevant class. Yeah, HEC gives you the equivalency on ACCA, on OBU, on both, right? So, if I had clear three skills exam in one attempt, PM, FM, FR, she can really do professionals in one attempt with OBU. Yes, Safa, it's now your potential. If you think that you have cleared three skills level exam in one attempt, so you can do two professionals as well. But again, why to hurry, huh? Why to hurry? What's the need of hurry? Can a student go for master's program in Europe after completing metric and obtaining OBU degree? Yeah, you can, but Suleiman, I would suggest to get the intermediate also, right? Otherwise, if there could be some university requirements, they might ask you an intermediate certificate. You are not giving them, you're giving them metric, you're giving them OBU, but where's the middle thing, right? So you need to give it, huh? You need to give it. Ayush, I would suggest you that if you are sure that you are going to pass the paper that you are waiting for, then you should start OBU now. Don't wait for the results. Why you are wasting time? Yeah, getting in Big Four. Yeah, OBU definitely gives you the selection in Big Four or any of the good MNC. Like after doing OBU, I got induction in ICI Pakistan. So yeah, you can definitely get this right. Can I do masters after OBU? Yes, definitely you can. What's limitations in terms of plagiarism? Anas, in terms of plagiarism, you cannot use Chat GPT. You cannot copy paste from Google sources. You have to rephrase it. This term would be discussed in detail in the later classes. So don't worry about that. Try to take the later classes that are on LMS, and I'll be conducting live classes as well, so you can have a better idea. OBU examination fees 550, guys, not 520. It's 550, right? Uh, Guys, I believe that there are so many similar questions. I believe the maximum questions have been answered. If not, so just leave me a voice note on my WhatsApp number. This is the WhatsApp number. I am here to support you guys. Just leave me a voice note. I guess it's done from my side today. We'll connect again in the next meeting as well, probably on the next week. So try to uh, connect with me and have an idea, so we can exactly discuss about the part one in detail, right? And try to see at least first 7 classes of mine in LMS, first 7 classes, and then also try to read the info pack. Do not do research until now. Try to read the info pack first and try to read the see the first 7 classes where I have guided about part one. In the next class, we'll discuss the part one thing in more detail. And by the time, if you have any queries, this is my WhatsApp number. Just leave queries on this and then we can connect. Okay. Thank you.